Okay, welcome to a blog for Black Tiger Martial Arts. Now, predominantly what I'm going to talk about is training. Now, I know there's a lot of clubs which are doing the video classes, and they're doing the video classes which for some is quite successful, but the thing is, for our system, which is quite hands-on, very much more into application and stuff like that, it's quite awkward to actually try and instill the techniques through, because as I said, if you're training on your own and you're in a facilities where you can't actually get anywhere or anyone to train with, it's quite awkward to get that in place. As you can understand as well, is for me, training with the juniors and training with the adults, trying to still something that's can be used for adults is very different to what can be used for juniors. So predominantly what I've done is I've placed on the channel, the Black Tiger Martial Arts channel on YouTube, basic warm-up and all the basics up to including brown belt. So predominantly everything's on there that you need to do. You just need to play the videos and just watch the techniques and practice them. That's what I tend to do, me and Jacob. So you know, Jacob tends to be, we do this every other day, because I don't want to be too much instilled like daily, got to do it. So what I tend to do is do things like that. I said, training tips, make sure you do specific things at specific times. Keep yourself in a routine. So for example, if you're training on Fridays in karate at 6:30 till 7:30, then train karate 6:30 till 7:30, because then you know that yourself, that's when you're going to be training. If you're training, that's for simply, if you're training in New Dawn, then train Mondays and Thursdays 6:30, 7:30 or 7:30 till 9. If you're doing a kickboxing, same thing, train those hours. If you don't want to do it during the day is awesome, because you tend to be able to get it done before you grab a shower or something, and then just get on with the rest of the day from there. What I tend to be doing is I'm training either inside or outside, depending on the weather, and depending on where Levy's put the garden furniture, because I said it takes up, if you just put the garden furniture where I can train, then I can't really train there, so I'll try somewhere else. But what I tend to do is, for me, as a personal chore, is I tend to go through the warm up and go through the kata application. Well, I said I've got a wooden man, and I've got freestanding bags as well. I've also got a dummy, which is a cloth dummy, a grappling dummy, which is got to start being used once I sort out a few things in here, because so that's good to be thrown. It weighs approximately 80 to 90 kilos, so it's about the same size as an average man, which is I think it's about 100 it's about 6 foot tall anyway, so that's what I'm going to be using. It's got hands and legs, which is perfect for training. I also what I'm wearing is, if you notice, I've got hand guard, and I've also got leg guards. So predominantly these are 2 kilos, and the ones on my feet are 5 kilos. So I'm putting more effort in for doing the punching and the kicking, so it gives me a much better training. when you're doing your kata as well, so when you're doing your warm up and you're punching and kicking, it gives you a bit more oomph and you feel it more. When you're doing your kata, do it at different speeds. Do it slow, do it fast, do it in between, do it easily, so it becomes, so you're not putting effort in. Do it with so much effort it hurts to move. And just do it at different speeds and everything like that, and it just gives you a different way of doing things. Now the kata is on, all the katas up to Nagi are on YouTube, and as I said, if you watch Gab's video of him doing all the katas, the black belt, the katas are there. He tells you, you just need to fast forward the video to find the kata if you want to watch Gab. Failing that, you've got Jacob, who's done videos of each kata. I've named them so you know which one you're doing. So there you go. Any questions about kata or stuff like that, then feel free to give me a ring. I'm going to re-record Kumite for those who are yellow belts, going on to green and white, so describing that. So that will be coming in. I said it's a bit of a long one, this. Everybody expects it to be done in about 2 or 3 weeks, but it's gone on about a lot longer than that, so that's where I say it. The warm-up has changed going forward, and I said it's going to be bigger and better. I think I've found, or somebody's found me, somebody from London who's an Ashara Nico, so we're going to be building bridges there, and hopefully I said get bigger and better. Tournaments, I said it's the fighters, it's down to you to make sure you're keeping fit, and I said it's been a long while, and if you've not been training, trust me, the first class back is going to kill you. So, but yeah, hopefully everything's doing right, and I said I'll do another vlog in another week and go from there. See you soon. Bye.